What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Colts offense before we play against them. Again, sorry about any background noise. Sorry about the broadcast view. House is pretty full right now. Got some things kind of going on right now, family-wise, so it is what it is. I'm still trying to get these videos out. I am still a little bit sick, so if my voice is sounding kind of messed up, or if I'm not as energized, that's probably why. So Carson Wentz did end up playing against the Titans, and it sounds like he's probably going to play against us too. Despite having both of his ankles sprained, you can see them. Looks like they're taped up. It looks like a high and low ankle sprain. I'm not sure which ankle has which, but that is something to take into consideration as far as his mobility and stuff, because that is a big part of his game. And Carson Wentz is just a really big wild card, to be honest with you, as far as us playing against him. Obviously, the big concern of this offense is Taylor, their running back. We have to keep Jonathan Taylor under wraps. It's going to hurt my fantasy team, but I don't care. We have to try to keep him corralled. We have to play disciplined football, and we have to keep him under control. As far as the receiving core goes, none of them really scare me that much. We definitely have to keep Michael Pittman in check. Whether we put Byron or Xavier Howard on him, I don't care which one. I'd probably put X because he's their number one receiver, and just have X just take him out of the game. But if you want to put Byron on him, that's fine too. Zach Pascal, he is the next one that we need to take care of. Put whoever isn't on Pittman on Pascal. And then Paris Campbell is definitely an issue too. He can definitely get a lot of yak for you. And of course, Jack Doyle, their tight end, can be a bit of a problem too. So we're going to have to find a way to keep him in check as well. It's going to be kind of tough, but I think our defense is up to the task. Carson Wentz is the biggest wild card because he can make some amazing plays for you with some crazy heroics, but also we can really force him into some bad decisions. If we can get some pass rush on this offensive line, which their offensive line is pretty good, but if we can generate some pass rush on him, as you can see, he was hesitant to scramble there. Now this is going to be another week in past the injury, so he might be looking a little healthier. But even a healthy Carson Wentz, if you can pressure him and make him make some questionable decisions, with our defense being what it is, I think we can definitely force him into some very erratic throws, and I think our defense can really come down with some turnovers. So that's definitely something we have to try to exploit. And also, even if Carson somehow didn't play, which I fully expect him to, Sam Ehlinger and Jacob Eason are also both pretty known for making bad decisions. So the same is true for both of them as well. This is the big concern, is the running game. Jonathan Taylor is a very good player. Hopefully we can get the ball out of him. He had some fumble problems back in college. He's kind of fixed him in the league. But hopefully we can make him return to form this Sunday. And also Hines as well is a very speedy back as well that we have to keep our eyes on. But to me, if we can keep Jonathan Taylor relatively controlled and make Carson have to beat us and make him have to be consistent against this defense, I think we can have a pretty good day against them. And I do think our defense is better than the Titans. Is that a pick right there? No, but it was close. Yeah, hopefully we can blanket. Yeah, it hit the ground. Yeah, okay. like I said, I think most of the concerns for the Colts are mostly on their defense. Their defense is pretty solid, but their offense has some things to worry about. Like I said, Carson is a big wild card. Pittman can hurt you, but I'm fully confident that either X or Byron can limit him pretty significantly. So I'm not really that concerned in that regard. We just have to try to keep their numbers down a little bit. I think if we can really crowd the line of scrimmage, really get some pass rush, really make sure Jonathan Taylor has no run lanes, stay disciplined, I think we can be okay. And if we can make Carson Wentz second guess himself and really disguise our blitzes, disguise where our safeties are lined up, which is already things we like to do, I think we can really force him into some bad decisions. Now, like I said, this offensive line is pretty good, though. So, pass rush can be difficult against them. But I think our defense is up to the task, to be quite honest with you. Now, we can't take it for granted. Carson Wentz, like I said, he is definitely a wild card. He can definitely hurt you. It's kind of like Jameis Winston in that regard, who we will see later in the year. Yeah, the yards after catch thing is definitely something we're going to have to stay consistent with. We're going to have to tackle consistently. Michael Pittman can really get that for you. And like I said, Paris Campbell can definitely get that for you. He's very scary with his athleticism. Yeah. This is what we're going to have to try to contain. I feel like if we can keep Jonathan Taylor's numbers down, I think we can be okay. Like I said, it's really the defense that really scares me, especially with how our offense is. Now, hopefully, I mean, because it's probably going to be Jacoby Brissett playing. Hopefully, he is feeling a little bit extra motivated. You know, it being his old team and all that. Yeah, they will do some end arounds on us. When they do, hopefully we can sniff it out just like this and really shut that down. And we definitely have to be really tough up the middle. We showed ourselves pretty well in the beginning of the game against the Raiders, but we did start to gas at the end, and they started to find running success. We have to be consistent early. Hopefully our offense can kind of take what we've seen against the Raiders and kind of keep that moving, because our offense did start to generate a little bit at the end. Because I have confidence that our defense can probably stop this pretty well, but our offense has to get some sort of movement. We got to be able to put some points on the board. But I don't think I really need to show too much here. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, I already highlighted the players I'm kind of concerned about and what I think we need to do. It's not really too much of a science here with the Colts offense. There's nothing here that is completely terrifying. Like I said, Jonathan Taylor can definitely hurt you. Carson is a wild card, but I think if we can play some disciplined coverage, really corral Jonathan Taylor, make sure he has no run lanes to go through, really be physical, like I know our defense is capable of, we should be fine. It's mostly just our offense that needs to find a way to generate some points for us. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
So pretty much every YouTuber on this platform is pretty much doing ads like this. YouTube's ad revenue is broken. It doesn't really pay well anymore, so we have to look to outside sources to make our income. And if you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, I would greatly appreciate you going over to my Patreon. It doesn't take much. Just $1 a month would really help me out quite a bit and continue to help me be able to put out these videos, because I put a lot of time and effort into it, especially during draft season, watching the film and everything like that. So I would greatly appreciate you guys going to check out my Patreon. It is Anime Dolphin, no capitalization. The link to it will be in the description of this video and pretty much every video moving forward. So yeah, if you want to help support me, that'd be greatly appreciated. There's multiple different tiers. It's all explained well on my Patreon account. And if you want to check that out, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.